Hey there, can I talk to you?
No, you need to get out. You need to get out.
No, I don't.
You need to get out.
I actually don't.
All right. Hey, who wants to help me get this reporter out of here? I need some muscle over here.
The reason that you have public protests and public demonstrations is so the public can be aware of your concerns. And it seems to me that you're going to have a hard time getting that message out if you're going to limit the ability of the media to cover you in a public place.
Well, on the same day, the University of Missouri president and the chancellor resigned amid complaints about not doing more to combat racism and some complaints about students and hearing the N-word, that they didn't create the right environment on that campus or in that school system. As you saw, mass communications professor Melissa Click trying to get reporters and photographers out of the protest area. Well, just minutes ago, Ms. Click released a statement. I have reached out to the journalist involved to offer my sincere apologies and to express regret over my actions. I regret the language and strategies I used and sincerely apologize to MU campus community and journalists at large for my behavior. Remember, she's a part of the mass communications at Missouri. What about this whole story? We're back with the panel. Charles.
She regrets her strategies. Isn't that wonderful? Not that I did something wrong, maybe that I overstepped all the boundaries of free speech, but she regrets the strategy she chose, which is to get muscle when she meets somebody, a person of the press who wants free inquiry. Look, I'm enjoying this immensely. This is sort of the video of her will live for eternity. It is the perfect encapsulation of the sickness of the sensitivity industry and the intolerance that results from it. If you scripted it, you couldn't have had it better. And I love the fact that she is essentially a journalism professor. Look, what you're getting in these universities, at Yale and here in Missouri and elsewhere, is condign punishment for a generation of teaching kids to be intolerant if ever their sensibilities are ruffled in any way. You say, I take offense, and then you have the license to malign someone, to attack them, to get them expelled, or here to use muscle on them. This is exactly what it's come to, and it is well deserved. The administrators who tolerated all this are now the ones who are getting kicked out and have to resign in the most cowardly way.
It was swift. Just one point, the journalism school wants you to know that Assistant Professor Melissa Click is not a faculty member of the Missouri School of Journalism. She's a member of the MU Department of Communication in the College of Arts and Sciences. So there you have it. This is PC culture encapsulated, is it not?
It is really interesting. I wanted to make that clarification on behalf of the University of Missouri Journalism School, of which the student who's being pushed around on video is actually a student. I mean, he's
regret using the wrong strategy.
He goes, but she still works for the communications school and is a great advocate of the power of social media. I think she was enjoying her 2 minutes of fame, and she got a little excited. What's really strange here is this protest went as planned. The president of the university has resigned. This is very dramatic. No one lost their lives. They're not police, out fighting with protesters in the street, people lighting fires. Everything was fine. And in their circle of joy, they seem to be upset by the fact that a student journalist showed up on the scene. And it's just, you could just tell by Josh Earnest's face that he feels as giggly as we do about the whole thing.
I mean, listen, they want to meet now with the governor and talk about the environment in the state. But let's turn to Yale, another incident, George. And quickly, you're seeing a couple professors who said that there shouldn't be any pushback on Halloween costumes, and they're being asked to leave as well.
Well, that's right. The students went berserk over hypothetical Halloween costumes. And it's not a question of tolerance. It's a question of safe spaces. I don't know what it is about modern parenting. We've produced a generation of young people who are delicate little snowflakes. And if they get into the heat of combat, verbal combat, they're all going to melt and go away. Good.
With that, that's it for the panel.